Okay, so today we're replacing the steering stabilizer. Basically, we're underneath the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now the steering stabilizer is this guy right here. Just kind of attaches to the middle of this bar, and then on the frame right here as well. It's right above the track bar. So mine is it's one of the death wobble fixes, you can say. Usually it's the track bar, also the steering stabilizer. Sometimes an alignment can cause it. Basically anything that has play in it. It's like you see the track bar sometimes has some play here in this bushing. In my case, this was not the cause. Sometimes play here in these arms can cause it. Over here with the pitman arm, that could cause it. Sometimes the steering gears can do it. So we're just kind of narrowing it down with the options, with the most common options, I guess you should say. Anyway, so to take off the steering stabilizer, this bolt right here is a 15mm, and the one right here is a 19mm, and I already took out the cotter pin. So this bolt right here is completely stuck onto this bar. Right here is the only place with threads, so it's not threaded inside of this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a torch and heat it up a little bit. The WD-40 wouldn't do anything to it. One more reason it makes me suspect that this is going bad up here is that it's starting to leak. Well, it's been leaking the fluid that's been inside of it. And so once that happens, you know, the shock itself is shot. So hopefully a new one will fix the death wobble. Okay, so the heat was pretty much useless. So what I have right now is a tip mount and puller. So what I'm going to do is I have it tightened around the edges of this right here, and then this bolt right here pushes against that one, and hopefully we can get the bolt out of there. It's bound pretty tight. Anyway, so this one is a 17mm. You just basically tighten it down until that one pops off. So that's what the bolt looks like, what is stuck down in there. Like I mentioned before, it doesn't have threads on this part of it, so it was just basically bound inside of that. I also forgot to mention I did use a couple squirts of that PB Blaster stuff. This stuff is amazing. I was using WD-40 before that, and I don't know if it was the Tipman arm or the PB Blaster, but hey, we got it out. So you can see where it's been leaking all that hydraulic fluid or whatever else they put inside these things. So with the new arm, it's pretty much just plug and play. You just slide it in there, and then I believe this bolt on this end is a 15mm, then the other one is an 18. And then with this end right here, I went ahead and put the top on first of all, just so I don't have to deal with it all up inside the car. And then I just slid this end down into it, and it's pretty easy. You know, it's all, now that I got the other bolt out, this one just slides in and out pretty simply. So, and then I just need to put the bolt on this end with the cotter pin. And you see the bolt has the little ridges on it, so the cotter pin can slide inside. The bolt just goes on like that. There you go. I believe that this nut needs to be tightened to 35 pounds of torque, and then the top one as well. So that's how you install a steering stabilizer. I usually throw up videos probably about every week or so. So if you're interested in Jeep repair, automotive, or anything, taking apart cell phones, I do a large variety of stuff. Anyway, feel free to like if this helped you and subscribe. Thanks.